So I'm back with some ridiculous comments, and I'll let the levitating chin get the silliness started. You guys are missing a chromosome. I think what you mean is, mate, you've got no practicality whatsoever, and rather than own it within yourself, you're just going to spew garbage in the comment section of videos of people like myself. Next. Then we've got Murthag X18, who would appear as another charmer, as he's got tears of laughter rolling down his cheeks as he goes on to say, "This man is off his meds. Delusional flat earth cuck. So ad hom attack and then misrepresentation. Again, could that be because you've got no practicality?" We're starting to see a common theme here, aren't we? And for anyone who's been paying attention recently, you would have seen a particular push to misrepresent people like myself by desperately trying to attach the propagandized loaded term that is flat earth. Desperate they are. Bob Clack 3256 is next on the list. Another charmer. A therapist can tell you where you land on the spectrum. Might be worth looking into. Well, thank you, Bob. I kind of take that as a compliment, mate. But strange again that you feel in your mind the best thing you can do is to sort of come into someone's comment section and ad hom rather than actually provide some kind of scientific demonstration. Remember, the whole point of this subject, for me anyway, is to cite demonstrations we can test and verify for ourselves. It seems when it comes to the globe believing community, the only thing they can actually cite is the hatred that resides in their hearts. And next up we got Skullman J, who's clearly upset by the fact the other day 99% of the Earth were in sunlight at the same time. And of course that fact proves the globe is impossible, because you couldn't have 99% of the population, not landmass, population, lit up in sunlight at the same time if the Earth was a ball. Impossible, when every demonstration involving a light source and a globe shows you how impossible that is. You cannot light the areas in question. Obviously, Jay's upset by that. He didn't cite a practical demonstration. All he could cite was what resided in his heart, as he states. "Oh, you mean like when your magical shape-shifting spotlight sun somehow manages to light up the entire rim of your imaginary pizza Earth at once, while leaving significant portions of the centre? That's the northern hemisphere for people who aren't people who aren't the product of sibling marriages in darkness." So Jay can't cite a demonstration. All he can cite is a pizza rim Earth that no one stands by. And again, another ad hom attack. We're starting to see a common theme: misrepresentation, hatred, and lies. Next we got Jolly, who says, "Why don't you do a GoFundMe page for this guy and pay for a flight to space and see that it's a globe?" So Jolly wants you guys to do a GoFundMe so you can send me to a place that's scientifically impossible. These people are crazy. Oh dear. Now we got Pentalica, who says, "Who's stopping you guys from building your own rockets and sending yourselves or a satellite into orbit?" Listen, Pentalica, if you mean into orbit, if you mean like something orbiting a ball that's residing in a vacuum, then that's just clearly ridiculous and scientifically impossible. So just like your mate before, Jolly or whatever his name was, you're just making yourselves look silly, guys. Stop this. And now we've got Scalar at YouTube, who's bizarrely enough trying to defend Simon Dan. As he states here, "I see no examples of him misrepresenting you. He's simply stating fact. You may not claim to be a flat earther, but you do believe the Earth is a flat circular disc. Therefore, by definition, you are a flat earther." Wow. I have never ever stated the Earth to be a flat circular disc. Never. So you didn't get those claims off this channel. And the fact you've come from Simon Dan's channel to defend Simon Dan tells me you got those claims from Simon Dan. That's the only place you would have got it from. Therefore, just based on your own comment, you've proved Dan is misrepresenting me. And the fact Dan's done 2 correction videos recently also highlights that fact. And what also highlights something incredibly telling and revealing regarding Dan is since those correction videos, he's now back to referring to me as a flat earther, even though he's had it explained to him out in the open, the general public to see now. He's still lying and misrepresenting me. So triggered is he that any kind of logic has gone out the window. He's back to blatantly lying in front of his viewers by misrepresenting me, clearly. And as a result, people like yourself are coming here to defend him. And all you're doing is making it worse by citing my claims as flat circular discs when clearly it's not. You came here to defend Dan, but what you actually did was drop him in it. Anything else you got to say here? Not to mention you continually label him as dishonest without referencing or debunking his points. You've just proven the dishonesty at play yourself here with your comment. Wow. Wow. How obvious does this need to get? Remember my claims, demonstrable reality, tested and verified by all. I don't care what the results are. If those results told me the Earth was a ball, then I'd gladly stand by it. They don't. Now we got Grant, who's trying to defend the fact that the other day 99% of the population receives sunlight at the same time. Remember, I asked for physical demonstrations involving a globe and a light source and to test it for yourself. Did Grant cite a demonstration? Of course he did. What do we get from Grant? You want a physical demonstration involving a globe? You're living on one. Grant, you got to be having a laugh. But Grant goes on to say, but really, 3D visualization software is an easy, accessible way to see how light behaves on objects. Oh, right, so your scientific proof for the globe is computer software that specializes in visualization. Got it.